Hi, everybody. Welcome to the latest episode of the SCU Show. I'm your host, SCU. This is episode number 60. We've made it 60 episodes. It's been a fun ride, really has. I mean, you guys have enjoyed the show. Obviously, we've reached over 20,000 people last year, and this year we've reached over a couple thousand so far. We've only done a few episodes, but we've done very well. And for that, again, as always, I sincerely thank those that support and watch and all that other stuff, where you're literally just getting started. I haven't done a show in a while because I've had a job opportunity I cannot turn down. I'm working almost 50 hours a week at my job. Obviously, today I had a day off because I had a COVID scare. I couldn't taste at work yesterday. I thought, no, maybe I have it. I was coughing, sneezing, runny nose. Nose was running like crazy. And it was pretty much just a COVID scare. But I got my results today. I am negative. And now I get to go to New Jersey this weekend and celebrate my best friend's engagement. Congratulations to Ruben and Danny. You guys know who you are. You went to Hawaii. She said yes. Everybody knew it. Everybody knew it was coming except for her. Maybe the girls didn't know, but you guys, anyway. Congratulations to you two. Love you both. And I can't wait to be one of the best men at the wedding. Therefore, let's move on. It's going to be a short show today. We don't have much to talk about. Even when I'm at work, there's not much to talk about. We talk about NBA all day. That's fine. But I don't know. I mean, what are we going to talk about? The LeBron being out, AD being out. I've already talked about that. We were talking about, LeBron's going to be out, and here the Lakers are doomed. We already talked about that. It doesn't matter what they do in the regular season. What matters is what the Lakers are about to do in the postseason. And they're going to win another title. Once LeBron comes back, presumably at the end of this month, and Anthony Davis, after the end of this current road trip that the Lakers are on. So, Lakers will be fine. We've been over this already. So let's talk about the biggest news so far that is not controversial or anything like that, because I don't want to talk about any of that stuff, because I don't know if it's true or not. With the Deshaun Watson stuff, we're not talking about it. Let's start with something we know is true and something that has happened. Sam Darnold got traded to the Carolina Panthers, and there are two takeaways from that trade. Let's start with the first one. It's so unfair to trade. Seriously? I understand NFL is a business, but this whole debacle has been so unfair to Teddy Bridgewater. It's shameful. It's really just absolutely shameful, in my opinion. It's shameful because when Teddy Bridgewater started out, he got his big break when Christian Ponder got hurt. He went out to win Rookie of the Year. He went to a Pro Bowl, if I'm not mistaken, with Minnesota. He goes to New Orleans. He takes over for Drew Brees. He's 5-0 as a starter. Take over for Drew Brees. 5-0 starter. He goes to Carolina. Career highs in touchdown passes, passing yards, all these passing stats under the Tuscan sun. All career highs in Carolina under Matt Rule. And then you bring in Sam Darnold, and now you're pretty much telling Teddy Bridgewater, "Oh, if you want to go, you can go. We're not gonna try to keep you here." Come on, I don't understand this. It's so unfair. Teddy Bridgewater has earned himself to be a starting quarterback somewhere. Where that might be, I don't know. All right, now I'm thinking Denver, but we'll get to Denver in a second, because obviously Drew Lock is not the answer. But the fact that Teddy Bridgewater is just getting the short end of the stick every time, I just don't get it. He just gets better and better as an NFL quarterback. So I'm hoping the next time he does get a starting job, because obviously Sam Darnold's going to take over, hope this is it for him, because he deserves to be in a spot where he is not only wanted, but a spot where he's going to shine. Like a spot where a team that has the right pieces. Carolina had good pieces, and that's why he had career highs in his one season in Carolina. I would have started him next year and then see what happens, but Panthers are going a different direction. He deserves an NFL starting quarterback job. I'm just saying right now. He has proved that over the last, I don't even know how many years it's been, 6-7 years. Over the last 7 years of his career, Teddy Bridgewater has proven that he's an NFL quarterback. He deserves a starting spot, and I'm hoping some team can give him that starting spot. All right, so second takeaway from the whole ball thing. Look, everybody knows how much I'm not anti Sam Darnold, but I'm not really pro Sam Darnold either. His first NFL patent. I said this when he was at USC, for God's sake. He had at one point he has many touchdowns and he had interceptions at USC, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, this guy's amazing!" And I was the one that said, "Show me where he's amazing." He has many touchdown passes. He has interceptions. And then he comes to the NFL, third overall. Obviously, the Jets are a dumpster fire franchise. Will continue to be, as we have seen. And his first pass in the NFL is a pick six against the Lions. Can you get any lower than that to start your NFL career? Obviously, Sam Darnold has some shining, bright moments in his NFL career. But Sam Darnold also has 0 playoff appearances in his NFL career. His 3 years. 0 playoffs. He's been hurt now. He had mono. I'm not anti-Sam Darnold. But why are you taking him over Teddy Bridgewater? Makes 0 sense. That being said, I do think that Sam Darnold is going to do well in Carolina. He's going to be a better quarterback. He's going to show us that he's a better quarterback than we've seen in the Jets. There's a lot of it with Sam Darnold. It was with the Jets. Also, a lot of it, it's on Sam Darnold. Because we saw he was the same quarterback at USC that he was with the Jets. But the Jets are a dumpster fire. Carolina, not so much. They had a great year. They have great receivers. Him and Robbie Anderson will be back together. You have DJ Moore down there. You have Christian McCaffrey coming back healthy. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting to watch. I can't wait to see Sam Darnold in Carolina. I know he's going to do better. I just don't like that the Panthers are moving off Teddy Bridgewater and going for Sam Darnold just like that. I don't know what they see. I don't understand what the Carolina Panthers see in Sam Darnold that they don't see in Teddy Bridgewater. I don't see it. I don't know. What we are going to see this year. Maybe, who knows, maybe Sam Darnold will do better than Teddy Bridgewater, which I would be absolutely surprised if that happens. Because I don't believe at all that Sam Darnold will have a better year in Carolina than Teddy Bridgewater did last year. Don't see that happening at all. But other than that, good luck to Teddy Bridgewater. I'm rooting for you because I'm a big fan. And good luck to Sam Darnold. I want to see you bounce back in your NFL career. This is it. If I was an NFL owner, I'm not giving Sam Darnold another chance after this. If he screws up at Carolina, that's it. Be done with the NFL. Be Mark Sanchez or something. Just be done. Okay, it is April, everybody. You know what that means. April is draft month. The NFL draft is in about 3 weeks from the recording of this video. Today's the 8th. So yes, 3 weeks from today. Thursday, April 29th. In Cleveland. We'll be glad to have a sort of an audience back. Unlike what we saw last year where everyone was at home and all that. But we had, of course, different times. This year, the NFL draft is a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great draft. Once again, we know who's going number first overall. After that, a lot of question marks. A lot of top quarterbacks. I don't remember the last time we've seen this many top quarterbacks. Might have been 1983. We've seen so many talented quarterbacks that could go in the first round. In fact, this is the first draft everyone's talking about. There could be the first 4 picks could be 4 quarterbacks. That's what we're talking about right now. And that just blows my mind. I'm obviously a big football guy. My favorite position in football is the quarterback. Quarterback is the leader of the team. He drives the bus. You get the point. And to see 4 consecutive quarterbacks go up, I would love that so much. I really would love that. I would love to see it. Be the best thing ever. And with that, I did it last year. I will have to look back and see how accurate I was. I know I got Justin Herbert to the Chargers right. Because that was a thing. Joe Burrow to the Bengals. Everybody knew that. With that, let us unveil my top 10 draft picks for the 2021 NFL Draft. Here we go. All right, let's not waste any time. Number 1, it's there. Trevor Lawrence. Go to Jacksonville. Done deal. Goodbye. Okay, here we go. You are all going to be absolutely shocked by who I have going number 2 to the Jets. And everyone's thinking it's Zach Wilson. They traded Sam Darnold to get Zach Wilson. And I do believe Zach Wilson will go number 2 to the Jets. But that's not where I'm putting him in my draft. I have a really, really, really bad feeling the Jets are going to screw this up royally and take Trey Lance. I have a huge feeling the Jets are going to take Trey Lance, and I hate it so much. Trey Lance is one of, if not the top quarterback in the draft. Yes, we can talk about Trevor Lawrence, but Trey Lance, he's a more athletic Trevor Lawrence from what I see. Yeah, he played against FCS schools. It doesn't matter who you play against. What matters is what you do in the NFL. Trey Lance is going to have an absolutely amazing career if he does not go to the Jets. And unfortunately, I have a really bad feeling he's going number 2 to the Jets, and that's just going to be the end of it. I hope I'm wrong. Kind of like I was with Patrick Mahomes. I said Patrick Mahomes got drafted in 2017 by the Chiefs, 10th overall. I was like, oh, there goes his career. Look at him now. He's 1-1 in 2 consecutive Super Bowl appearances. He'll be back next year to the Super Bowl. He'll probably be 2-1 in the Super Bowl after next year. All right, let me grab my thing real quick. All right, here we go. All right, number 3, the San Francisco 49ers have gotten that pick from the Dolphins via the Texans, and now reports are that the 49ers are going to take Mac Jones out of Alabama. I don't hate the pick. I don't think he's as athletic as Jimmy Garoppolo, but Garoppolo's an injury-prone man now. We've seen that now. And really, the only reason Mac Jones is so high right now, like, single-season percentage record. I mean, that's great. He had 2 of the best receivers to ever play Alabama football in Jalen Waddle and Devonta Smith. Yeah, that helped, didn't it? Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Yeah, he'll have a good squad in San Francisco, but he won't start with year 1, obviously, if they do go Mac Jones, which is the reports are they will go Mac Jones. He's not going to go number 1 or anything like that, but we'll see. Should be interesting. Number 4, Atlanta. A lot of people talk about the Falcons are going to trade out. I don't do trades in my mock drafts. I'm picking Justin Fields to go to the Falcons, number 4. Yes, Matt Ryan still has many, many years left, so I don't know if Justin Fields will even start with the Falcons, but they're going to pick him because he's such a high talented prospect, obviously. He had a great year at Ohio State. He's going to be a great NFL quarterback no matter where he winds up. But I have him going to Atlanta, number 4. Number 5, we got the Bengals. A lot of people would think you need to get Joe Burrow a weapon. I think you need to get protection. Therefore, they go Penei Sewell, the offensive tackle out of Oregon. I think you get him more protection. You could maybe find a receiver later on in the draft somewhere, a sneaky guy. You never know. There's a lot of. I say this often. First-round talent doesn't usually succumb to be as great as they should be. It just doesn't. I think Joe Burrow needs more protection than he does weapons. So Penei Sewell, number 5, sounds perfect to me. Number 6, the Dolphins. Tua talk. Everybody loves Tua. How was he going to do year 2? Well, Tua can run. Like he needs protection, but he needs weapons more. And that's why I think Jamar Chase, the top receiver in the draft, is going to Miami. He didn't play last year, but we already know he's an incredible wide receiver. We already know what he's capable of. And him and Tua would make a great duo together in Miami. And it would prove to help Tua. It would help Tua to have Jamar Chase on his team. That's why I think the Dolphins should go ahead and take Jamar Chase, number 6 overall in the NFL draft. Number 7, Detroit. All right, so Kenny Galladay's with the G-Man now. Obviously, I think that the Lions are going to finish 0-16 at this point because their coach is crap. Their quarterback, they downgraded. They just lost their top receiver. You have Marvin Jones right now. You do have Amy Amendola. You have T.J. Hockenson still at the tight end position. But you still need another receiver. And in steps in Devonta Smith. He's the next top receiver available. You take him if you're Detroit. If you want to make Jared Goff look good, obviously you would have thought that he would have looked better with the Rams with what they had for him. He didn't. Don't be the Rams. Well, don't screw this up. Pick Devonta Smith. He could wind up being the number 1 receiver over Marvin Jones if Marvin Jones even stays in Detroit. All right, here we go. Number 8, Carolina. A lot of people have them taking Penei Sewell. I already obviously went to Cincinnati in my mock draft, number 5. So number 8, what does Carolina need? Well, we already went over that they have 2 good receivers to help Sam Darnold. They have DJ Moore and they have Robbie Anderson. They have a Christian McCaffrey, running back. What's that other piece? What is that other piece that you need on an offense? Oh, that's right. You need a tight end, right? I think y'all know where we're going with this. Kyle Pitts is going to Carolina, number 8. It's a great idea. It would be spectacular if Sam Darnold cannot be successful with Kyle Pitts on his team. Sam Darnold cannot be a successful NFL quarterback. Kyle Pitts is being talked about as the top overall prospect in the entire draft. And if Sam Darnold cannot get him the ball, and him and Darnold cannot develop the right chemistry, obviously the Panthers will realize they screwed up trading for Sam Darnold and getting rid of Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater and Kyle Pitts would have killed it this year in Carolina. Kyle Pitts to the Panthers, number 8 in my draft. Number 9, here we go, Denver. Yeah, obviously we talked about this. Maybe Teddy Bridgewater goes to Denver. They have good receivers. Jerry Jeudy had a pretty good year, Cortland Sutton will be back. He tore his ACL right before the season last year. Missed the whole season, if I'm not mistaken. So, but if they do not go with Teddy Bridgewater, Denver has to get a new quarterback, right? What's the one quarterback I've missed so far? Zach Wilson. I'm not him. He's already a Midwest guy. He's already out in Utah, not far from Colorado. They're like the state apart or whatever. They're right next to each other, so something like that, sort of like that. So really, it just makes too much sense. Zach Wilson, obviously a very strong arm. We saw that at Pro Day. Everybody talks about the left arm, the right arm, left arm, whatever it was. I don't think that's very impressive, but hey, that's something, right? Midwest kid, why not? You think you kind of got to go for it. But let him sit, see what happens with Drew Lock. But at this point, I've given up on Drew Lock, and I think Zach Wilson will be the next guy up in Denver pretty soon. And I think Denver takes him number 9. And number 10, the Dallas Cowboys. Now, over my last few years as a Cowboys fan, I always talked about how the Cowboys, they kind of need help on defense. They have the high-powered offense. By the way, Dak Prescott finally signed his deal. Zeke's the top running back. Mark Cooper's there. You have still Michael Gallup. I forget the tight end's name. He's not Jace Witt's backup. I forget his name. But you get the point. And then last year, the defense was horrendous. Did you see that Cleveland game last year? That was horrendous. I think they gave it the most rushing yards in a season in NFL history last year. Is that bad? That's not good. Yeah, so you're thinking, look at the defensive lineman. Oh, no. The defensive line it's going to fix itself. Jalen Smith will improve. Kyle Van Der Esch hopefully will come back, or Leighton Van Der Esch, whatever his name is. He'll come back. He'll be healthy, hopefully. And the Cowboys need to fix their secondary. And they'll do that with Patrick Surtain the second out of Alabama. He's the top corner safety in the draft. And the Cowboys, it's a perfect fit for them. So I think they would spice up that defense. The offense is already good enough. I would think the Cowboys will go ahead and take Patrick Surtain, number 10, in the 2021 NFL Draft. And there you have it. My top 10. So as we go over that again, Trevor Lawrence, number 1, Jaguars. Number 2, let's go over my list one more time. Number 2, the surprise of the draft, Trey Lance goes to the Jets. I would not like to see it, but it probably will happen. Number 3, the Niners take Mac Jones. Number 4, Justin Fields to the Falcons. Penei Sewell to the Bengals. Jamar Chase to Miami. Devonta Smith to Detroit. Kyle Pitts to Carolina at 8. Zach Wilson to Denver at number 9. And number 10, Patrick Surtain to the Dallas Cowboys. And that's it, everybody. We are done here for this episode again. I do apologize. It's a shorter show than I would have liked. But again, it's a slow time issue this time around in the sports world. I could talk about the Spring League. Yeah, I could. Maybe next time when I do a show, I don't know when that might be, because I'm going to New Jersey this weekend, celebrating my best friend's engagement. And I come back, I work more and more, trying to move back to New Jersey still. And as soon as I move back to New Jersey, I got play-by-play opportunity, play-by-play duties, over May and June. So we'll make time. We'll figure it out. We'll talk some spring. By the way, yeah. So as I was saying, Spring League begins May 6th. So we'll try to do a show before then. Give a preview of the Spring League. We'll talk about it. Go over everything. We'll see what happens from there. We'll see. But for now, we are done. If I don't do a show before the draft, look out for number 2. I'll be at work that night, so I'll be looking out for number 2, see what the Jets do. Good luck, Sam Darnold. Again, if you can't succeed in Carolina with what you have and the coach you have, you shouldn't be an NFL quarterback anymore. And I probably should have said it a long time ago. But that's it. I'm done. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. This has been episode number 60 of the SCU Show.